And welcome back to the Great War Mod on Napoleon Total War. Here today on the channel we have episode 7 on the campaign. First thing, we've got a bunch of workers on strike. I must have researched a tech that did it by accident, or it could be that sort of stage in the campaign that we potentially might have a civil war and we might have to change our government type. Because quite recently, the Russians converted to the Soviet Union. So look at this, no matter really what I do, we're not going to be able to fix it. So that's something we have to keep an eye on. I thought I'd just start recording to show that. So only time will tell. We have to deal with the consequences of that. We might have to change our government type, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, going to be playing for about an hour or so here today. I can't even see in the modifiers what's exactly doing it. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, we're getting super close to hitting our victory conditions. We managed to take London and Rome in the last episode, and we're still continuing on the Eastern Front. The Central Powers have the military, not the navy, which is not unsurprising. But now with France gone, we're looking really good in the balance of power. Everything is coming up for Wilhelm de Kaiser. I think we're going to have to sort of try and counteract the unhappiness with going with just some happiness tech for all pops. But we'll just have to see how we go, I guess. But yeah, only 2 pieces of, or 3 technically, that we need to hit. Alright, we've got to deal with this army here against the Soviets. We've had some pretty good battles. In the last episode, we had a bunch of gas and flamethrower and tank warfare, which was rather exciting. Oh, we're going to have to fight this one, I think. That is not in my favour whatsoever. Yeah, sure, we'll fight this one against the Soviets. Man, most of my battles have come over here in the east. They have all been ultra close. Another battle for Smolensk. Smolensk. I don't know why I struggle to say that Russian word over everything recently. Okay, so army build, nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, we've got none of the new sort of units. This is basically a starting army that we've had. This time around, the commander is August von Mackensen. Incredibly experienced, a top tier field marshal, colonel I like to call him, of the Eastern Theatre, because that's what he would be. He would be the highest ranking officer there. Right, so we currently have what, 6 German infantry. Most of the army's made up of field howitzers and artillery. We've also got 1 unit of super heavy as well. We'll chuck a deployable here. But instead of keeping my infantry this time around a little bit nestled to my artillery, there seems to be some natural protection here with this huge cliff face. It looks more like a cliff. Like, look at the sheer drop of that thing further in front. So we're going to be able to protect and funnel the Russian forces if they ever charge, and we want to try and sit back here in the white snowy fields of Russia and try and shell them from afar. A little bit of cover there, but every time we've fought the Russians recently, especially under their new red banner of the Soviet Union, we've suffered oh no, huge casualties. That is really bad. Move out of here. Ah! Oh no, we can't lose August. We're going to have to swing the army around. Oh, god damn you. Oh, that's some absolute horseshit there. Oh no, he's probably going to get killed. Oh no. What are the odds? Oh, far out. Oh, I hate that. That is some bullshit there. How have they gone and done that? How did they flank us like that? That is just bad. That's so unlucky that deployable. Well, it's smashed up. We might lose it. We might just straight up lose this battle now. General gone. Oh, he's probably gone as well. as the Soviets have done a Soviet surprised. They've done a hot stinking turd right in the middle of our bloody battlefield and plans. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Gotta respect it. Oh, we managed to kill their general. Bit of a toe-for-toe, tit-for-tat. Oh, far out. I kinda respect it. General sniping, deploying from behind, charging artillery. Unless we can carry it, we might have had a bit of a setback here. Losing a fantastic general. I reckon he's gone. Yeah, because he wouldn't be immortal. Like the generals, some of the generals in Napoleon Total War. Such as Napoleon himself and the Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wellesley. We just need to stop these Soviets that have flanked us. Just to buy enough time for our artillery to shell the forces in front of us. But they've taken out a fair few of them. They've got a new fighting and hearty spirit. We were able to subdue the soaking wet Russian Empire. But now against the Soviets, we are really struggling. I hit that unit there. Yeah, I think it's because they've got better quality units. Like, seriously. Is it just me? Or we just, like, our battlefield performances have gone off a cliff against the Soviets. But maybe as well, there's a bit of a correlation with the weather as well. Doesn't help fighting in the depths of winter. Okay. If we can just get this light mortar done, I think we're okay. We've managed to grip back the raging bull by the horns. And just try and stranglehold some control back in this battlefield. That's so infuriating. Austin von Mackensen just sitting there, watching the Soviets roll on in, and then BOW! Just gets obliterated from the back of his head. Oh no. Terrible scenes. Would you believe it? Alright, we're just sitting back here, just trying to shell as many of them as we can. Coming on in. We will win the battlefield here today, but at a huge cost. Our best general has been taken on out. And I guess we just continue to shell them here. I don't know what they're doing. Close victory. Oh, okay. They just capitulated, I guess. Victory. We have victory. Yeah, they surrounded it. How did they come by? Oh, I guess, yeah, I don't know. A little bit silly. Like, we had our back towards. I don't know. February Revolution. Okay. So, the public orders come back in with the lower class now that I've dropped. Yeah, we have to get a new general here. Who have we got? I guess we'll go with you. Otto von Bülow. So Otto has taken the command of the remnants of Augustus' forces. Oh no, taken out by the Soviets. Poor bugger. Alright, as we push for Leningrad, which is technically what it would be called, and Novgorod as well. Oh my god, I said Novgorod. Novgorod. But yeah, they accepted the surrender. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because our diplomatic standing has changed as well. That they fear us. Well, we'll try and hold this position here now. And continue on. Alright. Still fighting on the Italian peninsula. And we have an opportunity here to take Napoli. Which I'm nearly tempted to liberate. Yeah, let's do that. Fascist Italy. Yeah, let's bring them up. I do want to try and puppet some factions here and there. Now that we've taken the core territory, like we've hit the number of settlements number. I'm kind of tempted now to maybe some puppet some more. We could bring back the White Russians. I don't know, like the monarchists. I am tempted to give Italy all my tech here. First of all, just to get them on par with us, and I might even be able to get a huge payment as well. Because we guarantee their independence. Like, would that be enough? Oh, it worked, I think. Awesome. Because then we can get them on par with us. They're not going to join the wars. We're at war with a fair few. But do we need to rule southern Italy? Probably not. Portugal, our enemy. I didn't even know that. Since when? You think if we're at war with Britain, Portugal would come in? The longest standing alliance in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Europe's. Okay, so there's been an uprising here that we're still at war with. Yeah, I guess you'd think they'd nearly side with us. I don't know why. I think it's because we're in their territory and they just spawned Russian forces for whatever reason. We're still bunkered down here in Petrograd. And we're just trying to deal with the rebellions that's come up. Only a couple more pieces of Russian territory yet to be claimed. And we hit our victory conditions. Alright. I've sent an army to Moscow and we should be able to take it. It's taken a while to get here. But we should be able to take the capital and the heartland of Russia. Otto von Briel is going to be able to take it. And Moscow has fallen. Would have liked to play that one, but it was just an easy auto resolve. Most of the armies, the professional Russian armies, are further back. Because we're probably better off playing one of these down here with Maximilian. There's a better quality army, firstly. And yeah, this is more like it. We'll play this one. Because there's a lot more tanks as well. Like, that'd be cool. Right, let's fight this one. As we still haven't technically won the campaign just yet. Because I think we even have to hold the territory for a certain amount of time. Okay. So, once we take out this Soviet force, we should be able to push for Novgorod. And that should be all of our victory conditions and territory hit. We've taken nearly all the major capitals around the world. Of the major factions, the major belligerents, which would make them capitulate. We've taken Paris in France. We've taken Rome in Italy. We've taken London in England. And now we've taken Moscow. Only a couple more key points of interest here in Russia. And then we're laughing. Alright. So, unfortunately the battlefield seems a little bit more clearer on my side. That'll be good for our German tanks. But trying to shell them back in their position will complicate things. Could be better, not ideal. We'll see how we go. But we do have 4 German tank units and some gas there as well. Some infantry. Now we've got some N-tier artillery. I'm curious to see how they perform. So we'll move them up to a clearer and concise position. Let's have another battle against the Soviets. So far, reflecting on this campaign, we definitely had an easier time against the French. you'd think they probably wouldn't have the most modernised army. The Brits gave us a pretty hard run, same with the Italians, but man, the Russians earlier in the campaign, / now the Soviet Union, have given us a really big run for our money. They have been absolutely savage. They've been really tough opponents. Now, I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's just their units and their stats in particular counterbalancing ours. I also think it's the number as well per unit. Unfortunately, I've taken out a German tank there, or we might have. We might have done some friendly fire there. Alright, let's move up slightly because they're a little bit too close there. Alright, let's move the tanks up here. We've got a lot of tanks on the field of battle here. Let's try and get and roll them on in as the Soviet infantry are pushing up. Oh, we're starting to gas some of the horse position here. That's a beautiful windmill. The German tanks take the field. Some of my riflemen are getting their shots off at that cavalry unit that's pushed up. What a cool looking shot. As we slowly but surely push further into Russia once again. Going to be able to get some tank shots off here soon. Oh, there we go. The tanks have absolutely smashed the cavalry unit now that's pushed on in. Didn't stand a chance. Now the tanks can hopefully, well, literally quite tank and soak up all that damage from anything charging forward, just to give us our infantry a little bit more protection and allow our artillery to rain fire and terror up and over the top, as once again it looks like the Soviets are going to go for another mental crazy forward line charge, which does seem to work really quite effectively in this campaign. Here we go. They're charging on in for another time. Our tanks are holding, same with our infantry. We're looking good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. We've had another game crash. We've had a couple. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's to do with just huge armies with tanks. I don't know. The game just keeps on crashing, which is super annoying. This is the second time it's crashed. I do know games crash a lot more with tanks, but yeah, it's just annoying. We're getting to that stage in the campaign, we're getting late into the save, and now game crashes are becoming apparent. Alright, so I guess we'll push into Novgorod. Still currently under the reign of Wilhelm, and yeah, all we need is the territory, but we still need to hit the time, so we might need to skip a little bit and just burn some times before we get to that victory condition. So Novgorod is now under our control, and that's it. We've hit our victory conditions. Far out. Easier said than done, because we have to wait till 1918. I wonder if we lose if we don't hit that. But anyway, we've got it, and we just need to hold this territory now for a year. Okay, well, now that we've hit our victory conditions, let's have a look at the world map and where we currently stand and occupy. So back over here in the Soviet Union, there are even some White Russians rebelling against us. We've obviously got Moscow. There's only a couple more Soviet territory that we still haven't got. We will try and take it. We still need to hold this vast amount of territory for a year or so. So we're going to have to defend it quite fiercely. There are some Soviet pockets here and there. Here is the territory back in Germany and France, of course. Now with the war basically wrapped up in Italy, we were able to move some divisions to London. We have 3 full stacks. We still have to keep an eye on Gibraltar and Portugal. We are still continuing down in the south. We will need to take Sicily. Still under the reign of Wilhelm, who's doing alright. But Italy only has, what, 2 pieces of territory left? And yeah, look at that, we've hit all of our victory conditions. But I'm sure the AI is going to still have no rest for the wicked and try and take their territory back. Alright, back down in Italy, just dealing with the last of the Italians. Haven't had too much fierce fighting, everything south from Rome, to be honest. Alright. Okay. So we're just going to try and run down this British force here. Nothing too crazy. They've actually set up a little bit of a decent triangulation of position, but we've just sort of been bunkered down in London. I haven't had the opportunity to advance into Wales or Scotland just yet, which I'm kind of tempted to do. I might even give them their independence as the Irish have risen up. Alright, back over in Russia, we've been attacked here now. Oh, we're going to have to play this one. Look at that auto resolve, man. And we're bloody fighting in Smolensk again. Dude, this has quite literally been our Stalingrad here. Like, not even joking. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be a full-on open field battle. We might just have to charge them straight up. They have artillery supremacy, so hopefully we can just charge them quickly enough. We do have reinforcements coming on in. But, like I said, we're at a stage of just trying to hold. I might even be more inclined to puppet territory if it rebels. Like, we brought back fascist Italy. Taking Scotland and Wales doesn't really, I guess to some extent, fits our Lebensraum policy, but I don't know how many Germans are going to go over there. And we might as well puppet it so far away from the German core territory, as we've managed to absolutely ambush and bushwhack some Soviet unit here. Oh my god, that bullet went wayward over the top. Okay, so we just need to kind of adopt the Soviet policy of here, no step back, and sort of charge on forward and blitzkrieg them. Get into close range, more just like charge infantry into close proximity, what they were doing.
All hope is lost,
For this time we can do it around. I'm basically just trying to build units wherever I can, particularly here in the east, just to nail down the territory that we need to hold. Like, there's a couple of, in our victory conditions, non-negotiables. In the sense that, look, we've got a certain amount of number of territory that we need to take, and then there's key strategic cities that we need to hold. So we've really got to fight tooth and nail here. But so far, even though the balance of power isn't in our favour, we're starting to take out a lot of them. I think we've managed to lose a general here, which is kind of shocking. Right, advance and move up there. Go to about here. We might be able to pull this one out the back. Yeah. You do have to manually play a lot of these battles, because sometimes the auto resolve isn't the most favourable. Oh, okay. So we're just trading generals at the moment. There we go. Oh, good. Look at that. That's what we'd like to see. The balance of power swing. The pendulum swing back into our favour. Perfect. Close victory. Alright. First battle in a while that we haven't had either tank or artillery support to help us on out. Good on ya. We did outnumber them 5-1 though. And we did lose 2k of our German boys. But we've managed to defend Smolensk. Alright, we've got an army besieging Wales. That is still housing some British resistance. And, yeah, clear victory there. Oh, you can't actually bring back Wales. That's interesting. I thought you could. Maybe not. Maybe it's only Scotland and Ireland then. The Treaty of Brest and What's this? Russians and stuff. Ah, okay. Right, so we've got a peace treaty with the Russians. That's interesting. I kind of want to get rid of them, though. I guess we get trade. I guess it's hit the time now. Huh. Peace with the Soviets, for once. Alright, back up north. We're about to take Scotland, and this should be the last of the British. The British are probably going to fall. I reckon they will. Before the Italians do, that have fled to Sardinia. And we can bring Scotland in. We sure can. And that's it, nation destroyed. The British Empire is no more. And Scotland arises. The sun has set for the final time in the British Empire. Alright, back down in Sardinia. Hopefully we can get rid of the last of the Italians. Britain has fallen, same with the French. The time for Italy has also come. As we're just trying to gobble up the last little bits of territory at Sicily and Calgary. Oh, maybe we should bring back then. Well, now there's another Italian state that we've puppeted and brought on in. The Kingdom of Italy. Okay, so there's like 2 Italys. Alright. Fascist Italy and the Kingdom of Italy. Alright, trade agreement. It would be ideal. Perfect. Okay. So, there's really only the Soviets as a major power. We're not at war with Spain. Still got our allies with Austria-Hungary and the Ottomans. Oh, that's annoying. That they've gone and done that. Why do they do that? Oh, Belarus has attacked us. Yeah, a lot of these countries have popped up here. Belarus, Ukraine, White Russia. After the peace out with the Soviet Union. For whatever reason. Okay, so we're still technically allied with the Austro-Hungarians, but they've kind of attacked us. This is kind of whack. Look at this. Ireland has actually taken out Scotland. So, we're going to have to take Edinburgh back because I want the Scottish to be here. Why have they gone and done that? At the moment, we're just trying to wait for time here. Got some African German infantry, which is kind of cool. Now in the mix of things as we, just wait for the victory conditions. Oh my god, guys, here we go. Early November 1918, we've had a revolution. So we can side with the rebels, or we can side with the Kaiser. Look, you know what? I think we'll change things up and go with and side with the rebels. I think that would be quite cool to mix things up. Although the Kaiser did the hard yards in forming the German Empire, he just can't seem to hold on to power just with the amount of rebellions going on up. So, I'm pretty sure the rebels need to take the capital and then you can switch on over. Oh, we're actually not in control. We're actually in control of the rebel army here, which is kind of crazy. Alright, so let's march on into Berlin. And I guess the Kaiser really couldn't hold this power together. Like, he couldn't control most of Europe under his control. We had to bring in a German government, because now we've switched on over to the Republican German Empire. So who's this? Henrik is currently our Chancellor, you could say. Cool. I kind of like that you can change government types. Alright, let's deal with Ireland because they're being a little bit annoying. As we've still got most of the general staff on in. Let's liberate them. Good. I don't know why they attacked Scotland. It was kind of a bit whack. Oh, we just got that bit of territory to retake, actually. Okay, so Czechoslovakia's popped up, Finland, Norway. Like, look at the amount of countries that have arisen. It's kind of crazy. We'll send the army in just to redeclare war upon the Soviet Union. I won't call my allies in because they might not accept. There we go. And we'll occupy, just in case it doesn't count if we liberate it. And now we should be able to end the turn, because it's going to be late November soon. We might as well take these forces back as well, because I do want to try and get rid of the Soviets completely. This time around under the banner and flag of Germany. Alright, so we've hit late November 1918 now. Under Henrik, who I thought was the Chancellor, but technically he's the President, because I guess we're a republic now. But Kaiser Wilhelm fought for this land, he couldn't take it, and now we've had to change the government time, but we've won the campaign. Late November, we've hit our victory conditions, and we've waited for the allotted time as well. Well, look at all these nations that have risen up as well, which is quite cool. But that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this Kaiser Wilhelm / late on now Germany campaign. I've had an absolute blast. We had so much fun in this series. Had a different amount of and variety of warfare here and there. We saw some of the tanks, although they did crash half the time. The artillery did awesome as well. And now we're sort of in a new world with a new Germany, all poised for a little Austrian upstart, probably to take things over soon, I guess. So, not going too well in the world for humanity, but I don't know, if you're German, you're probably doing alright in this, safe. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Stay tuned for something tomorrow. I haven't decided what it's going to be, but yeah, there'll be daily content on here as always. But anyway, yeah, let me know if you want to see more of the Great War mod. I'm definitely open to doing so. I had a lot of fun with this Germany series. We could play as the UK, redo a series. Maybe play as Italy, the Soviets. I'm kind of interested in doing non-historical sort of focuses. Not having this the cemented and cored Central Powers and AI alliance. I think having sort of creating our own history and alliances and making it a bit wacky, I think might be quite fun. Because look, you do one sort of historical path and then take things a little bit further here with Germany, and then we'll just have sort of the Wild West of World War One in the next series. I don't know. That's what I'm sort of thinking. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about on that. But anyway, stay tuned for more videos on the channel. And I've got to play the outro now. Take care, fellas. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. I also want to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tao, Lion B, Kyle P, Tom C, and White P. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.